fired NASA workers sound alarm. Deep cuts threaten space exploration and fuel conflicts of interest. The Trump administration's controversial decision to shutter two NASA offices has ignited a firestorm of criticism, with former employees warning of drastically increased costs and a significant erosion of the agency's capabilities. These cuts, they claim, directly undermine the ambitious goals of returning humans to the moon and venturing to Mars, casting a long shadow over the future of American space exploration. The timing, coinciding with a SpaceX Crew Dragon mission returning astronauts from the International Space Station, only exacerbates the concerns. These concerns are not merely the lamentations of disgruntled former employees. They represent a deep-seated unease surrounding the growing influence of Elon Musk and SpaceX within NASA. The narrative paints a picture of a potential power grab, with SpaceX, NASA's largest private contractor, appearing to wield an increasingly powerful hand in shaping the agency's direction and securing lucrative contracts. The heart of the controversy lies in the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, a moniker that itself hints at the unconventional nature of this initiative, spearheaded by Musk himself. While ostensibly aimed at streamlining government operations, DOGE's actions within NASA have been interpreted by many as a thinly veiled attempt to restructure the agency in a manner favorable to SpaceX's interests. The closure of the two offices, according to insiders, is a prime example of this alleged bias. These former NASA employees, speaking to The Guardian, detailed how the cuts would severely hamper ongoing projects and mission readiness. They paint a picture of a weakened agency, struggling to maintain its momentum in the face of these aggressive restructuring efforts. The sheer scale of the cuts, coupled with the perceived lack of transparency surrounding the decision-making process, has left many within the agency and the wider scientific community deeply troubled. Further fueling the controversy is the appointment of Jared Isaacman, a SpaceX investor and close confidant of Elon Musk, as NASA's next administrator. This nomination, many argue, is a blatant conflict of interest, further solidifying the perception of SpaceX's undue influence over the agency. This appointment follows the earlier installation of Janet Petro as acting administrator, who, soon after her appointment, named Michael Altenhofen, a longtime SpaceX employee, as her senior advisor. Petro's own admission of a fascinating dinner meeting with Musk only adds to the mounting concerns. The financial implications are staggering. NASA has already spent over $15 billion on SpaceX contracts, a figure that continues to climb. Recent awards include a $300 million contract for the Pandora mission launch and a $100 million contract for the Near-Earth Object Surveyor mission. These substantial sums highlight the economic power SpaceX wields within the agency, reinforcing anxieties about the potential for biased decision-making and resource allocation. The sheer volume of contracts awarded to SpaceX, coupled with the high-profile appointments of Musk's associates, has prompted sharp criticism from within Congress. 3 members of Congress, in a February letter to NASA, expressed deep concern over DOGE's influence, highlighting the unprecedented threat from within NASA's own house, posed by these perceived conflicts of interest. The letter served as a formal expression of concern, urging NASA to address the issues raised by the former employees and the wider scientific community. The situation is further complicated by the lack of transparency surrounding DOGE's decision-making processes. The rationale behind the closure of the two offices remains unclear, prompting accusations of a lack of accountability and a disregard for the potential consequences of these cuts. The silence from the administration only serves to amplify these concerns. The future of NASA, a cornerstone of American scientific achievement and global leadership in space exploration, hangs in the balance. The accusations of undue influence, conflicts of interest, and reckless cost-cutting measures paint a bleak picture, raising serious questions about the long-term viability of the agency's ambitious plans for lunar and Martian missions. The situation demands immediate and thorough investigation to ensure the agency's continued success and to safeguard the integrity of American space exploration efforts. The The silence and lack of transparency from the administration only serve to deepen the concerns and fuel the ongoing debate. The fate of NASA and the future of American space exploration rests precariously on the resolution of this critical situation. The implications extend far beyond the immediate concerns of cost and efficiency, reaching into the very core of scientific integrity and national prestige.